but I will share with you my thought process on how the game has evolved, what I think some of these items mean, what's important. So we'll start off here with I'm going to tease you a little bit by starting off with the virtual marketplace, popping in, just looking at the market. So yeah, man. So one day pendants have been skyrocketing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This has been one of the things that I was able to more accurately predict. I've been selling one day pendants since about right here, to be quite honest. You know, and from the numbers that I was seeing, I can't really determine it, but I would assume somewhere between 50 to 60% of all the pendants that were sold between now and yesterday, or at least up to here, was me moving through my one day pendants. But obviously we had another seller come in here that dropped the price. And now even with me out of the market, because I'm out of one days, I've gone through all of them. Now that I'm out, someone else is going to have to come on in, or choose to come on in, or maybe there's no more one day pendants available. So interesting way to think about it, right? Obviously we might get I do have a 90-day pendant for myself that I'm going to hold on to, but now we've covered those pendants. Oops, let's go mythical, no ring of life. So I like to go down the tiers and just sort by price so we get an idea. 2 Stonebreakers just sold around 500k. A rod of fortune for 420. 2 enchanted pruning scissors at 220,000. That's not too. It's a pretty good little dip. Let me refresh my mind on what is needed for the pruning. So you need an odium ingot and some coarse wheatstone. Excuse me there, guys. Fountain's Force for 200,000. The zircons are continuing to level out here between 40 to 50k. Warden's keys are starting to take off again. Low volume, right? Low volume, so keep that in mind. Galaxy stones around 11,500. Demon area, not too much activity in this area at 10k. Some magnetite, some glacial magnetite here. Finding a level at 8,600. Ooh, here we go. Someone's coming on in. Picked up about 145 Ogum claws. That's interesting move. We've had I say it's an interesting move because of how big of a price fluctuation we've had. Transfer crystals doing their thing. Nothing else has been sold there. Let's jump down to the epics. So I think Tyranitar may have hit one of these mining hats a little while ago, so he just moved one for 300, possibly. Fisherman's Friend, 350. Let's see, jump back in on the chat. You guys doing good? Everybody's doing good right now? All right, cool. Another treasure trove. Sunken treasure trove got sold at 150k. Hakmua, that's really interesting. 60 something. Do I have one? I don't have one. That's interesting. Tricky Treats haven't moved. Wondering if players are deciding to hold on to Tricky Treats or if the loot pull is low because they were Halloween items, and since they're virtual, you know, people die with them on. And this epic range is the area where I would expect most players to die more often, would be in the epic tier based on, you know, relics and weapons you take in versus difficulty of dungeons. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but my assumption. Holy Remedy, interesting for 61. Ring of the Wretched, nothing there. Let's see. Egg Demons. The Egg Demons are providing, I think players are assuming here Egg Demons are pretty valuable. The good, or pretty, like the utility of using an Egg Demon seems to be worth it, considering, you know, I'm assuming here most of these are because of deaths. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these are investors flipping, coming in and going out. But if they are because of deaths, if there's any way to be able to prove that players are still coming in and buying, so that's really interesting. Draco Juice holding these shells, brand new shells coming into the game. So I bought 6 at 3,000. Ruby Cedar coming in, you know, hit a low, coming back up. 42 moved. You know, I would say the average, probably the daily average is between 20, canceling out this 60 and these down here. Shadowstone's continuing to go down. Looks like we have some miners that are starting to progress further into the game, and obviously maybe mining some more of these. Draco berries, okay. some raw. Okay, look, I'm gonna just pick up some of these if they're actually selling here. Let's get rid of that. It's old. Let's see. Let's go with 100 at 6. Maybe not 100. I don't need 100. Go 50. Just see if anybody's selling in this range or not. There we go. We picked up 40. I'm down with that. Okay, some raw squid at 400. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to stay in that same price range, 600. I'll overpay. Yeah, it's 14. It's not that many. Okay. Seems like these firelight mines have started to come down in price. I originally had around 300 or 400 of these. Came down to about 200. Selling them over here in the near 4K range. And then, okay, so that covers epics. Switching down here to rares. We're still in the in-game emporium, the virtual emporium. Cocoa sticks selling at 82. Divine gloves going at 63. Looks like some of these are coming down. I wonder what is going to happen with the price of tools now that, like I was saying earlier, this is going to be a really interesting thing to watch for producers, for engineers at least. Now that you're going to be able to get your hands more on the items you need to craft them. So I don't know if they will be going down too much or not. We will have to just watch it play out. Watch it play out and try to make interpretations of what different players are thinking. Mystery Scrolls going for 24. Maybe 24 is a little much. 24 is a little much. I mean, I'll do one for you guys. I don't even know what this does. Is this the thing that you use to open up and get a title? Hey, Patty Frogger coming in with the raid. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. I've been also watching you. You've been streaming a lot, man. Been watching you in the background a little bit. Definitely enjoy your stream. Yeah, it's for titles. Do I want to pay 20? I don't want to pay 24K for a title. I'll wait. I think I know where they're coming up. They'll be coming from anyway. Amulet of Protection has dropped down in price. That's interesting. Amulet of Protection is one of those items that does require a blockchain item. 2 blockchain items, actually. So that's pretty interesting here. And it gives 5% standard damage reduction. So that's a good one there. For sure, man. For sure. Got to support all of the Lost Relic streamers. Super happy that you're one of the ones that has decided to, you've been putting in the hours, man. I've been watching you. You've been putting in the hours. Major respect. Goodman's goggles dropping down in price. The mysterious nest farm is real. Looks like it's still going on. Excuse me. Or I'm sorry, farming for that ruby egg. So we got some hellfires here. Some Fire Knight nuggets. How's the music level, guys? How's the audio levels? I'm assuming we're okay since we've been streaming for a while. No one's really said nothing here. Just taking a look at some of this. 80 sold. Interesting. Someone came in pretty hard on the cone flowers. I mean, I know I did buy a lot, but I mean not a lot, but I know I bought some, but I don't think I bought 80. How many do I have? Yeah, I have 40. Maybe this spike over here was where I came in because I bought them. I think I bought them over a course of 2 or 3 days. Maybe it was like right here ish. And what do you use them for? See, I don't even know, but I like to. What do we use them for again? Oh yeah, right here for the brute force potions. Very cool. Very cool. I just like to diversify a little bit. It's funny because I just had a discussion with friends about the idea of diversification, and how I was watching a podcast with Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy. He's making billion-dollar purchases when it comes to Bitcoin. You know, and you know, even going back to like the idea of Warren Buffett about like diversification is just for people that don't know what the right call is, which is true when you think about it. The reason why you diversify is because you don't know what the correct answer is, so you'd rather be safe and have your eggs not all in one basket. Um, you know, definitely there's some items that I go pretty hard on within Lost Relics. What is this? 300 something? What is it? 443 of these have moved. Um, um, I think I'll come in here and take some. I'll go through 50. I don't really need them. I can farm more than enough. 23 is fine. So 17 on the Ogum Hearts, the Claws, 70, 60. Ooh, interesting. Look at the big jump in the Ogum Heart prices. Bamboo spiked. Maybe that was a misclick to go up that maybe to go up that high. I don't know. It was low volume, so I don't know if that was intentional or not. Guess we will have to see. Okay, we look good here. I'll buy a few of them. I'll buy a few of them in this range. 46 is fine. Okay, so now that's it for the rares. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Just quick shot at the uncommons, which I doubt will make any moves here. But gold bounty chests are standing strong there. The metallic scissors. Someone's coming in and moving a bunch, which means they're likely crafting them. And it's dropped down from 50k down to 37k. So they're crafting them and selling them. They're raising gold. Bounty chests holding strong at 20. You know, went up to 35. The silvers. Again, keeping an eye on the tools will be important over the next little bit. Look at this. Someone else came in with 34, raising gold. Dropped the price to sell them. You know, you know, if you're in the market, guys, and you know if you're selling one or two, that's something. But if you're coming in and selling 34, maybe best to spread it out over a few days. You know, you might be able to make a little bit more gold. But if you're in demand, I guess that's always the key, right? Same thing with the blockchain emporium. The more people are in not FOMO mode, but like in a rush, the more people choose to not take their time, the more drastic these spikes will be. You know, good or bad, who knows? We don't know what the right price will be, but it'll be interesting. Town portal scrolls, feeble rings, fireproof potions going off. Well, I say going off, but 120 is not that many. Lofty potions at 350. Don't really see anything here that I need or that I want. I'm pretty set here. Misties, I know people were talking about some Misties, and I did come in and buy some, but I had thought, yeah, see, I don't know what this was. That's a huge jump right there, but with a low volume, so that's kind of hard to understand. This one makes more sense. High volume, high spike. Someone coming in say, I want them all. I'll take them all off the market if I can get them. Which might have been me a couple days ago, but I don't think I paid in the 80s. I thought I had paid in the 50s, 40s. But I don't remember how long ago I had bought them. Yeah, everything looks good here. I think it's time to make the switch to where's all the major volume stuff. So the eels are still rising in price. That's interesting. 61. Looking just for high volumes right now, just to cover it real quickly and move on, because I'm sure you guys look at these all day, so you know these prices. No reason to give any feedback on them, I don't think. Okay, let me jump in and chat real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I was zoned in. Carlos coming in with the thank you very much, my friend. You know, saying that he's enjoying the stream. Frogger, what did you say real quick? So I found a new crafting meta from mining and farming clay, using the clay to make bowls, and using the bowls to make soup, and then using the soup to make fruit cakes. See, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. In-depth reasoning on how this can grow. So much so, you know, I haven't done the math but I trust you and I believe you. So, and if not, let's go ahead and pick up 150 of these of the natural. Oh, 65. That's fine. I'm overpaying, but that's fine. There's only 14 on the market anyway. So Yeah, I like your idea. I like your idea there. Being able to take one item and turning it into multiple different experience gains. Very good